In the 2020 presidential election, the role of Donald Trump was nothing short of pivotal. As the incumbent president, Trump was at the forefront of a highly contentious and polarized race that captivated not only the nation, but the entire world. His influence was felt in myriad ways, from the narrative he drove to the strategies employed by his campaign and the Republican Party. But what specific factors highlight Trump's role in shaping this momentous election? To begin with, Trump's presence on the campaign trail was unmistakable. His rallies attracted large crowds and generated significant media coverage. These events were marked by Trump's characteristic rhetoric, focusing on themes such as economic growth, border security, and national sovereignty. His message resonated deeply with his base, galvanizing a fervent support that emphasized loyalty and enthusiasm. This ability to draw and energize large audiences was a defining feature of his campaign strategy. Moreover, Trump's use of social media was a decisive factor in his campaign dynamics. With platforms like Twitter, he communicated directly with millions of followers. This direct line allowed him to bypass traditional media channels, shaping the narrative in real time and setting the agenda that others often had to respond to. The immediacy and directness of this approach kept him in the public eye and enabled him to react swiftly to unfolding events, maintaining a constant presence in the political conversation. On the policy front, Trump's administration touted significant achievements, such as tax cuts, deregulation, and a reshaped judiciary. His stance on these issues framed the election as a referendum on his first term. He emphasized his leadership on economic matters, claiming credit for pre-pandemic economic growth and promising a swift recovery amid the challenges posed by COVID-19. This narrative was designed to position him as a stable and experienced leader, capable of guiding the nation through turbulent times. However, the election was also marked by significant challenges, particularly the handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. Trump's approach to the pandemic became a central issue of the campaign. His administration's response was criticized by opponents who argued for a more robust and science-driven approach, while Trump highlighted efforts to expedite vaccine development and protect the economy. Additionally, the election saw a significant emphasis on mail-in voting, a system Trump vociferously criticized. He claimed it could lead to widespread fraud, a message that became a crucial part of his campaign narrative. This argument resonated with many of his supporters, even as it drew sharp criticism from those who viewed it as an attack on democratic processes. In conclusion, Donald Trump's role in the 2020 presidential election was multifaceted, involving key elements of messaging, media strategy, policy advocacy, and controversial debates on pressing national issues. His influence shaped both the Republican campaign and the broader electoral narrative. Analyzing Trump's role reveals a complex interplay of leadership, communication, and public response during one of the most extraordinary elections in American history. Ultimately, Trump's impact on the 2020 election underscores the enduring power of personality and policy in the ever-evolving landscape of American politics.